Hi there, I'm Thomas Michaud. Along with scales, chords, and songs, learning guitar strumming patterns is a critical element to learn to play guitar well. So what are the best strumming patterns for a beginner to learn? Over the years, I found there are some basic strum patterns that, if learned well, will help you tremendously as you progress on the guitar. Think of them as basic fundamental building blocks to help you play more elaborate patterns as time goes on. Now I've chosen 5 of the best strums for a beginner to learn. Let's go ahead and get started. The first strum is the basic down-up strum. It is the simplest strum, and it's a building block for many other strums. I like to teach students this in the beginning, especially so they learn how to get just a basic smooth down-up strum. So let's do it with the pick first. I'm on the A minor chord. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now when using a pick, what you want to do is tighten up on the back of the pick so it wiggles a little bit. Otherwise it will sound too stiff. You want to brush across the strings. Brush. Do it with me. Ready, go. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 down. Basic down-up strum. Now with your fingers. To do it with the fingers, we're going to use the back part of the thumb nail and the back part of the fingers. And they're going to go up and down. Down with your fingers, back part, and up with your thumb. So it's down, down, up, down. Twisting slightly with my hand, and then the arms going up and down also at the same time. Again, I'm brushing across the strings. Strum number 2 is the mute strum. Now this incorporates another technique that can be used in lots of strums to add interest. It's a basic mute. What you're doing is going down, striking the strings, and muting at the same time. This is with a pick. You hit the strings with a pick and palm with your palm of your hand. Then you incorporate it into a basic down-up strum. Down, down, up, mute, up, down, down, up, mute, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. The trick is to remember to come up after you've mute. That's 3 and 4. Down, down, up. With the fingers. Mute strum with the fingers, the same down and up motion, only you open your hand when you mute. Down, down, up, mute. Up, down, up. And the up is with the inside of my fingers. Down, down, up. Strum number 3. This is called the calypso strum, and it's a combination of the strums that we've done already, adding another technique called the rake technique. Let me demonstrate for you. I'll use a G chord. So that included 2 mutes with my palm, which we've already done, and the rake, which is strumming across the strings, but instead of brushing, you dig in a little bit and go a little slower. So it's instead of, that's a brush, it's a, so you hear a little bit more of each note. It's hard to practice by itself. It works better in the context of a strum. Down, down, up, mute, up, mute, up. That's without the rake. Now it's down, rake, up, mute, up, mute, up. Now with the fingers. Fingers, I find it actually a little easier for me. I'm using the G chord again, it's going to go down, rake. And when I rake with my fingers, I'm opening my fingers a little bit. Just a little bit, not like that. So here's what it sounds like. Down, rake, up, mute, up, mute, up, down, rake, up, mute, up, mute, up. And with some chords. Okay, strum number 4, the pop rock strum. This is a very common strum in the world of pop music, pop rock, soft rock music. Again, I'm using a G chord. Basically, this is the same as the basic down-up strum, except I'm adding one little element. I'm skipping on one of the strums. So it's down, down, up, skip the strings, up, down, up, down, down, up, skip, up, down, up, down, down, up, skip, up, down. With my fingers. Same technique as basic down-up strum. Down, down, up, hip, up. Pop rock strum. Okay, and finally, strum number 5 is actually a finger picking pattern, a very basic one, but the foundation of many other fancy and cool finger picking patterns. Start with a pick. We'll grasp the pick between my thumb and first finger, and we'll use number 2 and 3 to pick the strings. So I'm on the G chord again, and I'm going to hit the bass note G, that's third finger, 6th string, and then my second finger is going to hit, I'll use the 4th string, 3rd string, and then back to the 4th, and start over. Listen. So, you just change bass notes depending on the chord with the fingers. Now use the thumb for the bass note and the same 2 fingers. A little softer on the bass note. It's easier for me to use my thumb, but it's not as pronounced as the pick. That's it for this video. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Bye for now.